What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for your criticism. Now, if you looking around and you see that the scenery look different, that's because I'm over my folks' house. If if you new here, you probably wouldn't know. That's unless you checked out my other reviews and stuff like that. But do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the video. I'm doing a recap and a review of Temptation Island. Now, this is like the last bonfire where everybody get together and everything like that. Now, in the beginning of the episode, it basically left off where the last one at. Mark came in telling everybody, hey, you got to go and stuff like that. So you got Thomas and Sophia, they saying they goodbyes and stuff like that, and they really had a connection, and so it was nice, a tough goodbye, it really touched me. It was real sweet. Amanda and Corey and stuff like that, they said they goodbyes, and you could tell who actually had connections there and stuff like that. So that was nice. Tula said her little goodbyes. I really like Tula, man. I hope to see her again in some other stuff. I don't know. But Blake said something that really bothered me, really. He keep bringing up Tom. Like, I don't know why he keep bringing him up. Like, it don't make no sense to me. Like, leave the man name out your mouth. Like, if you got to focus on Chelsea and stuff like that, do that. You know what I'm saying? But, he just goes on like, I gotta let her know what else is out here and stuff like that. Like, yo, okay, if you gonna say you gotta let her know what else is out here, that's fine. But stop mentioning Tom. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, I ain't trying to say I'm better than him, but yes, you are. That is exactly what you're trying to say. That really bothered me. Let me know if that bothered y'all at all. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know. Now, Corey and Ern, the last bonfire, Ern really said a lot of things, at this little bonfire, and Corey really ain't say too much. I mean, I wish he did, honestly. Like, to me, he should have said a lot more other stuff, you know what I'm saying? But he really ain't say too much. But Ern, she went to go talk and everything like that, and she said something about she's carrying the relationship, or that she felt like she was carrying the relationship. And I need to know, what does that mean? Like, I really need to know. What does carrying a relationship mean? Do you mean emotionally? Financially? I mean, it couldn't be emotionally, because you said that you ain't really even open up, really. You know what I'm saying? Because you said a lot of things about, your friend that passed, and how it's a lot of stuff that they don't know about you, and even him on his end, you said he really haven't opened up to you like that. So, like, what does that carrying the relationship means? I don't understand. But if anybody else got any ideas what that means, let me know. She basically owns up to everything. Like, she let him know that, hey, look, this how I was acting, and I realized it wasn't cool, it wasn't your fault. And that's a big move. You know what I'm saying? Because there's one thing she was saying it just out loud to herself, to other people, but letting Corey know that's a big move. And taking accountability, that's everybody can't do that. Everybody can't take accountability. It's harder than you think it is. I mean, yeah, I know a lot of people that have issues taking accountability. So if you could do that in a relationship, and not always wanting to be right, and realize that you're wrong, and you just got the self-awareness to know that I can't keep acting like I'm right all the time. And when I do stuff in a relationship, I need to own up to it. You know what I'm saying? If not, then the partner just gonna feel like, do you ever want this stuff to get better? Because obviously trying to sweep it under the rug and act like you right ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So it was a conversation that came up about Juwan, about him saying that she comes off as very intimidating and stuff like that. And Corey said that, she's not intimidating. And me personally, I don't see any intimidation about it either. But Mark said something like, hey, when she might get upset with you, you might cower and not wanting to speak your piece or speak up and stuff like that. And if that's what you mean by intimidating, then maybe, I don't know, but maybe the verbiage kind of just threw me off, but I just don't understand the intimidating factor. Really, Corey said that he's not intimidated by her. So if he could speak up, maybe that may be a thing. But not Corey, but Earn also said something that kind of threw me off too. She said that she still needs for Corey to put her in her place. And what does that mean, really? Put you in your place? Like, that just sounds toxic. Like, what? Like, you can't check yourself? Put you in your place? I mean, if you mean by put you in your place, you mean by, like, if I feel slighted by you or disrespected by you, I let you know, like, hey, that's not cool. You can't be doing that. For somebody to speak up for themselves, if that's what you mean by put me in my place, then maybe it's some better words to use. How about I might not be aware that I might do things that might make you feel disrespected and stuff like that, so I need for you to let me know. Because if you don't let me know, I might do it by mistake. But even that, just that does happen. So, just Corey said that, he gonna definitely speak up for himself and he gonna let her know some things. So it might work out. We gonna see. But it might be easy for them to go back into their old habits. But we'll see. I mean, I wish they had some little words as they was walking out to get like an update on what's going on. But I think they might save that for the reunion, which I'll be watching, which I will recap. So, yeah, I'll definitely be looking forward to that. Now, Kendall and Erica. Now, with them, when they get there and stuff like that, it was very nice, very sweet. Mark told Kendall to go first, and you could tell that he definitely did not want to go first. Like, that was the last thing he wanted to do. And I don't know if it was because he wanted to counter, whatever Erica was saying, but he ain't want to go first. I don't know if it was the nerves or just the fact that, he wanted to be able to cover his own ass just in case. I don't know. But when Kendall was talking and stuff like that, I really felt for the guy. I really did. And he was saying like how he don't express his emotions, and he's just not a very emotional person. And Alexis basically helped him out with be able to just connect with his emotions, because he said that Alexis didn't want to be treated emotionally how he was treating Erica, which he knew that he was doing and that he messed up. So when he was saying that, I was like, okay, I could see that, and I understand that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, because obviously he could express himself physically. That's not an issue for him. So emotionally, he might not be able to do that. So if he came to the island to do that, then I'm just finding that out now. And so it seems like maybe he may have got some more help in that area. But Erica did ask him interesting question, and the question that she asked is exactly the question that I wanted to know. Like, how, what she say? She said that how sleeping with people and stuff like that helps you emotionally in this process or whatever. And he goes on with his answer to that, and I don't know exactly what he said, but it don't even matter. His apology is poor. It doesn't matter because it's nothing that he could say that's gonna make that better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did what you did. You definitely hurt her. You could hear it in her voice. So I'm just saying, like, the only way that will be, I don't know, like, tell the truth, maybe say something along the lines of, I was partying and I just wanted to have fun, and physically I couldn't turn that down. You know what I'm saying? Not too many guys are gonna turn down a threesome. I can tell you that. Not too many. I mean, like, it takes some real self-control, and if you the type of guy that want to be faithful in a relationship, that'll be one of the hardest things that you could turn down. Like, that's, trust me, that's not going to be you're going to be like, damn, maybe I could have just did it and ain't nobody going to know. You know what I'm saying? It might be, you could just get away with it one time. You ain't going to never have experience, because as a guy doing a threesome, like, that's a big notch on your belt. Just saying. But Kendu, he had asked her, was she faithful, but did she have any temptation? Did she succumb to any temptation and stuff like that? And she said no at first, but then, because you can see the wheels start turning, right? She said no, but then she was like, oh, it's going to come out anyway. So, she said that on the last date she kissed and that was it and stuff like that. And to be honest, nobody don't know what you did. For real. Because at the last dates, now you could go back and you could check in previous seasons. On that last date, there's not a lot of cameras around. Ain't nobody going to know what you did. You could say that you did whatever. You can say that you just kissed and that was it. But it wasn't no cameras around to verify that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all woke up in the bed together. Things looked a little sketchy. Now, if you did what you did, that's on her, and I really don't see nothing wrong with it. Your relationship at that point seemed like it was over with anyway. So that's fine, but but dang. Yeah, but at that point, your relationship was over anyway. So it's not like it would have mattered if you told him or you didn't. That's unless you wanted to spare his feelings. I would have known anyway, so you could have basically got away with it. And I mean, things may look sketchy, you know what I'm saying, for those who ever want to stay in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, but that's not going to come out until months and months later. So you would never really, nobody really even know, you know what I'm saying, because the girl on the last season, I think um, she was from the islands and stuff like that, and she held it out for a long time. And when it got to the final overnight date, what she did seemed real sketchy. And but it really like wasn't no cameras around and stuff like that, so you would never really know. Now, towards the end, things got super petty between Erica and Kendall. Erica basically started cutting them off. Like, look, I ain't trying to hear all that. Only thing you want to do is just sleep with a whole lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't really had nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? But after that, it's something that I noticed. What I noticed was that Mark was basically talking and basically letting them know like what's next and how to go forward and everything like that, you know, about everything. And she says, you know, because he had his head down and stuff like that. And, you know, she basically, you know, whispered to him and, like, told him, like, hey, pick your head up, you know, pay attention. You know what I'm saying? And it was real subtle, but what that basically said to me was that the way that she took care of him and the way that she cared for him in the relationship, it was real big. And you could see, like, you know, it was more of like a I don't know, like a habit or a concern or just something that little, basically letting me know how she was in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because she was saying at first, you know, she used to, you know, take care of the guy, cooking food and all that other stuff and everything like that. So I don't know what's next for them, but I think that I don't know, I think she's gonna go off on them, to be honest. I think when everything is over with, excuse me. I think when everything is over with, right. Now, I think when everything is over with, she basically going to let him have it. She gonna let him. I don't know what she gonna say, but I don't think it's gonna be nice. I'm just saying. I just don't see it. But you know, next week we got who do we got? We got Chelsea and Thomas, and we have Christian and Julian. So I can't wait to see that, y'all. Now until then, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the video, and I'll catch y'all next time.